I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby, and then we're gonna get real. Pretty soon I'll be talking my bit, so I can keep running in my mind. Now will you provide your family with groceries? Is that too much? Too much? Said I love you, babe. Real love. Yeah. Real love is buying groceries for your family.
Sun setting in the background. What a way to set the scene. And we could take another lap round, but it wouldn't change a thing. Oh no, this ain't one of those where I kiss you and you go. Maybe we find each other somewhere down the road, 'cause I'm over trying and making it right.
Just about ready to roll here. And on the mound in this one, Griffin Canning. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Ronald Acuna Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And there's a ball. And another ball.
No strike.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I know swinging at a 3-0 pitch can be debated, but at the end of the day, it's a hitter's count. You know a strike is coming, so why not take advantage and attack the pitch? That was a good piece of hitting, and it paid off with the base hit.
Matt Olson, the next to hit, takes ball one. Next offering way off the plate.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Outside low. And that's ball three. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Acuna aboard here at first with nobody out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
First and second, no outs. And now here's the veteran DH, Marcell Ozuna. Not close with that one. Ball 1. No outs, runners at first and second. That one missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one not close. Ball 3.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position and a hitter's count.
First and second here, no outs. Down. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit, around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single on the board first. It's 1-zip.
To swing or not to swing? That was the question, and the answer was letting it rip on that 3-0 pitch. It worked out great. It's a base hit, and it scores a run. You can't ask for anything else in that spot.
Here's Austin Riley. That missed by a lot. 1-0.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Pitch misses. Now 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Next pitch misses. And that's ball 3. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
That's in there. 3-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That ball's carrying. Out of here. His 13th home run of the season, and they add on. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So here's Murphy now.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Fastball is outside.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
And another ball.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Pitch misses, and it's 3-0. That's an automatic ball because the timer ran out.
And a free base with the walk. Not exactly a confidence-boosting play on the mound.
Man at first. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point.
2-0.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. And a foul ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard. So up next, Eli White. And ball 1.
Two balls, no strike.
And there's a ball. The pitch. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
Well, a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Two outs and 1 in scoring position.
2-0.
Next pitch misses way outside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one ripped, but foul. Murphy at third with 2 away. Inside and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Allen. The shortstop takes the ball. Next one misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
That one missed. No, Ronald Acuna Jr. on deck for Atlanta. Fastball for a strike, and it's 3-1. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Down the middle for a strike. And it's a full count.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one back. And it is gone. He sends a rocket to left. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-0. Singy, he's been waiting for this moment to finally come.
Well, we knew it would come eventually, and I wouldn't be shocked to see him go on a nice little run at the plate, hitting some balls out of the ballpark. He's got that monkey off his bat. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Back to the top of the lineup, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And the first offering is not close. And another ball. Two out, space is empty. Right through there for a strike. Not close with that one. And now 3 balls and a strike. Hard hit left side. Lindor on the first. That's the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Queens, our starter in this one, Grant Holmes. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. So a man aboard. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And that one pulled foul. That's ripped to right down the line. And a base hit. Lindor zipping around third. He'll score in there safely.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Juan Soto now.
He's been showing off some pop lately. 3 homers already in this series.
Olsen steps on the bag. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Take a look at the lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Tyrone Taylor.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Base hit and a run in to score. Jeff McNeil stands in. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Fires to first on the run. Got him. Nice play.
Really nice technique right there to get that sac bunt down. Advances that runner up another base. That was his job. He got it done.
So up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Way back there. Off the batter's iron, gone. And they cut into the deficit. It's 7-4. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that
swing. Base is empty with 2 away. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back-to-back, and they inch closer. It's 7-5.
They're fighting to get back into this game. Back-to-back blasts, and now they're in striking distance.
That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Now here is Luis Torrens. Bunting for a hit, and foul ball.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long, but he's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated to 1 inning, come back out. You could throw up a bunch of zeros and save that bullpen.
And he lays down a bunt. Bare hand scoop to first. What a play, inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-5. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Top of the second, leading off, Matt Olson. Canning back to work. And that's outside. And delivers outside. Next pitch is outside. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. RBI single his last time up. Way upstairs. And that's ball 1. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Not even close there. 2 balls, no strikes. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
Olsen on at first, nobody out. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Slings to second, over to Alonso, double play.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6th hole. Starts the double play. That's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
Here comes Austin Riley. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Baden snags it, and that is that. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Down to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Braves 7 and the Mets 5. We head to the bottom of the 2nd, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Gone. That one made it to the upper tank. His 4th home run of the season. It's 7-6.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Nobody out. Lindor has a chance to tie it. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. That's a base hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So now here's the Mets DH, Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Ripped to first, caught, puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. And now it's Juan Soto. Grounded out his first time.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. One hammered way back there. Gone. He shoots one out to right. Home run number 20 on the year, and we're level. It's 7-7.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. Ripped to short. Throw on to Olsen. That ends the frame. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And we're deadlocked here at 7-7. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Here's Sean Murphy.
Catcher Sean Murphy.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And another ball. And the next pitch is way outside.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out.
He had more time than he thought right there. Probably didn't have to barehand it, but he made it look nice, that's for sure.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He reached out a walk his first time. Albies getting the start at second, 28 years old. And he's a native of Curacao. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball is outside.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
That misses. 3-0. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's the automatic.
3-1.
Tied up here in the early going. Ground ball right side. Mauricio with the throw to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder Eli White.
Eli White next up for the Braves. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, not close. And there's a ball. Lifted in the air, right center field. Soto. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Citi Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Jeff McNeil.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track, maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
Tyrone Taylor now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Bunts it towards the mound. Grabs it barehanded. In time. Got him.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at-bat.
And stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. Sack bunt towards third. Rolls across the diamond, and they get the out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Luis Torrens, 0 for 1 so far. And that bunted towards third. Riley fires across the diamond, and that will end the inning. So one hit is all they get. On to inning number 4. And we are tied 7-7. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Michael Harris the 2nd. Fastball is outside. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2. And another ball. Fly ball center field. And there's one down. Digging in, Nick Allen. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. One out, base is empty. That's outside, and now 3-0. That's an automatic ball because the timer ran out.
And a free base with the walk. Not exactly a confidence-boosting play on the mound.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Singleton scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2.
Oh, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he...
Runner takes off. Ball outside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
That's way outside. And now 2-0. One out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. 6 straight outside the strike zone. That one fouled hard the other way. Man at second. And that one fouled off. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Matt Olson.
A walk, and he's also singled.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
That misses the zone. Ball 2.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That one not close. And that's ball 3. Allen on second. Acuna at first. One gone. That one is absolutely belted. Taylor on the move, heading back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Fastball is outside. Two aboard, 2 outs. That missed by a lot, and the count is 2-0. And another ball. Austin Riley would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And a foul ball. Swing and a chopper, but it kicks foul. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases all loaded up. Here comes Austin Riley. Ball 1 there. The 1-0.
2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Here's a 2-0. Now one missed.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And that one popped in the air, left field. McNeil under this one. Brings it in, and that's the third out. And the Braves will strand 3, and this remains a 7-all tie. Back here in Queens, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for New York, Ronnie Mauricio. Maybe extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Back to the top of the Mets order, and now it's Frankie Lindor. Hit in the air, right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. His 17th of the year, and the Mets jump in front. It's 9-7. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Grant Holmes is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. New pitcher now, number 75.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished. With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Here's Juan Soto. Fought off foul. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Ripped, but it curls foul. Robert to right field, way back, gone. Another homer. That's his 5th homer of the series. It's 10-7.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here's Pete Alonso. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball. Already 3 runs across in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 11-7.
It's no surprise this guy has won the home run derby multiple times. He was born to hit them. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
One out, base is empty. Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. Gets the bunt down the right side. Throw on to Olsen. Play is made, 2 out. Two down, base is empty. And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Puts a bunt down. Olsen. And he beats it out. So 2 down. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. Drops a bunt down the first base side. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. Bunted back towards the mound. Throw on to Olsen. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We've played 4. It's the Mets 11 and the Braves 7. We go to the top of the 5th. Now in for the Braves, Sean Murphy.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point. Now they've made him really work in this one. His 100th pitch coming in just the 5th inning. Here in the 5th inning, and here he is about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's really had to grind through to get to this point.
And another ball.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're only swinging at pitches inside the zone. Chasing hasn't been an issue at all. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. League average right now, somewhere around 30%.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Way outside, ball 1. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 3. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is late, and that leaves them with runners at first and second.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Eli White, the next to hit. And ball 1. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. First and second, no outs, and we're at the top of the fifth. Not close with that one, and it's 3-0. Right through there for a strike. And it's fouled away. And that'll load the bases.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
For Atlanta, center fielder Michael Harris.
So they're all loaded up. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves, he's 0 for 1. Fastball is outside.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
2 balls, no strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Next
3
offering
balls,
way
no
off
strike.
the plate. Popped up. Infield fly called there.
Batter's out.
Now batting, shortstop Nick Allen.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nick Allen. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. Canning winds and deals. That one not close. And that's ball 2. And another ball.
No strike.
Bases loaded. 1 away. Sliced hard but foul. Popped up, and the infield fly rule called.
Now batting, right fielder Ronald Acuna.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Acuna now.
Love how the guy out there in the mound did not panic after loading the bases. Went right to work, got 2 quick outs, and he's got to bear down just to get 1 more and get out of this inning.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two outs. That one misses. Now 2-0. Pulls that one foul. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 11-9.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
First and second, 2 outs. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Outside low, ball one. And that's outside. White, the lead runner at second. Acuna at first, 2 out of the inning. Now 3-0. Marcell Ozuna in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 on, 2 outs. Fastball for a strike.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there, and as a hitter you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
That one pulled foul. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And they're all loaded up.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
2 outs, bases full. Now a chance for Marcell Ozuna. First offering misses badly for ball one. Bases loaded, 2 down. Next pitch is outside. Fastball is outside.
Bases loaded here. If he walks them, probably not the worst thing, because the alternative could be a grand slam.
Austin Riley in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. And fouled off. Got him! Inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 11 and the Braves 9. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Ronnie Mauricio now. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
And Acuna able to make the grab.
Now batting, shortstop.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And strike 2.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Swing, a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 12-9. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate, here it is, watch it, I'm going to jog around the bases.
comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Number 75 departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. A new arm into the game, the righty, Spencer Schwellenbach.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
So 1 out, nobody on. Brandon Nimmo getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
All over that one right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So up next for New York, Juan Soto. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. One out and a runner at second. Ground ball, Olsen. Steps on first for the out.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. Here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 14-9. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Popped up. Sliding, and he makes the catch. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We're through 5. You're dialed into the show. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here is Austin Riley. Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher. And I actually asked him, were you interested in being drafted as a pitcher? And he told me directly, no, I hated it. My arm hurt all the time.
You can do it, man.
Next pitch misses way outside. And there's a ball. The 2-1. And that's outside.
1 strike.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting, catcher.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Sean Murphy. Now it bounces away. Can't squeeze it. And he'll move up to second, no problem. Should be a pass ball, and that takes away the double play.
Looked like that four-seamer just kept rising on him, and he couldn't get the mid up in time to catch it. Kind of makes me wonder if that was a cross-up or maybe just way more run than he was expecting. Either way, he should have had it.
Runner at second, nobody out. Six straight outside the strike zone. That's off the mark, and that's ball 3. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And next for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1.
Two balls, no strikes.
And that's outside.
No strike.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And there's 2 down. Eli White next up for the Braves. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
That one misses. 3-0. Fastball for a strike.
3-1.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one back. Pulls it in on the warning track. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. The Mets lead it 14-9. Bottom of the 6th, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Tyrone Taylor. Schwellenbach back to work. Gets the bunt down the right side. Olsen takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down. And stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. Schwellenbach, 6'1" righty, 200 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. Puts a bunt down. It's safe at first, the bunt single. And now Luis Torrens. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. An absolute smash to left. His second of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 16-9.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Spencer Schwellenbach. Done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So they turn things over to the righty, Bryce Elder.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Base is empty, one away, and here is Ronnie Mauricio. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Throw on to Olsen, two away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the fifth.
Just seems like he can't miss right now, seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
Puts a bunt down. Olsen. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. We're through 6 full. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport, these are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
That's in there. That's strike one.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Man at first, nobody out. Now in for the Braves, Nick Allen. And the first offering is not close. The shortstop takes the ball. That one missed. Harris gets his lead at first with nobody out. Base knock, center field. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Back to the top of the order now. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. Ball 1, no strikes. First and second, no outs. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's a ball.
No strike. Ball.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Going back to the warning track, makes the catch. Runner tags and goes to third.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
2 on with 1 out. Here's Matt Olson down. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And that one gets past the catcher. Safe at second. Allen into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Next offering way off the plate. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Second and third, 1 away. And they'll do it again. Two on, 1 out, and that'll load the bases.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Next is the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
This is our house.
To short, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Back here at Citi Field, now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Nimmo. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Splits the plate. That is strike 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that ball is out of here. He'll touch them all. His 16th homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 17-9.
no matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom of the 7th. This one smoked on its way out of here. And he's gone yard again. His 6th of the series, and they add a run. It's 18-9.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Bryce Elder will depart, and as he heads off, he'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Angel De Los Santos.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep this score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Next to hit, Pete Alonso. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Another homer. His 3rd home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 19-9.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Olsen, and they tag him out. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Bunts it in the air. Olsen makes the grab, 2 down.
Third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. Bunting, and he pops it up. De Los Santos makes the grab, and that's the inning. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. 8th inning coming up. Mets are out on top, 19-9. We go to the 8th. Now the 3rd baseman, Austin Riley. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Not close with that one, and the count is 1-1. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Not
ball,
even close
1 strike.
there. 3-1 now. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Now the catcher up to hit, Sean Murphy. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Griffin Canning out of the game, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Jose Butto comes on now.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
First pitch, not close. And another ball. That one not close. And it's 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
And he walked him.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Man at first with one gone, and now it's going to be Ozzie Albies.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. Outside.
2 balls, no strike. Three balls, no strike.
Murphy, the base runner at first with one out.
Hey! 3-1.
Out towards left center. Taylor ranging after it. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder Eli White.
So a man aboard. Eli White will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. That misses. Ball 1. That one missed. The Mets up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 8th. That misses the zone. Ball 3. He swings and fouls one off. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. And it hits the fence. Coming home. He will score. Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Fastball is outside.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. Pitch misses there, and now 3-0.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I got the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1.
3-1.
2 outs with a runner at third. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. A 2-run shot. It's 19-12.
If there's a most predictable count to get a fastball, it's still 3 balls and 1 strike. I'll tell you what, that hitter was ready for it. He got his pitch, and he absolutely unloaded on it.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Nick Allen. First offering misses badly for ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So now back to the top of the order. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. That one misses. 1-0. And another ball.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
And there's a ball. In the air, right field. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Textbook defensive execution right there. Outfielder hits the cutoff relay throw to the plate. A perfect strike and a great way to end the inning.
Bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Luis Torrens. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Gets the catcher by a step. And next for the Mets, Ronnie Mauricio. Gets the bunt down the right side. He's safe. On with a bunt single. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Puts a bunt down. Bare hand grab. They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done. So now here's the Mets DH, Brandon Nimmo.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
And he lays one down the left side. Riley. Now the throw to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. Through 8 full, Mets out in front, 19-12. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. Buto back to work. Fastball is outside. And another ball. That's outside. And that's ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna. And the first offering is not close. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. And that misses as well. Fly ball down the line. Brings it in. And there's one away. Austin Riley at the plate. First pitch, not close. Olson, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That misses. 2-0. That one missed. Foul ball there.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. That missed by a lot. And that is ball 1.
Two balls, no strikes.
And there's a ball. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here at the top of the 9th. It's in and out of his glove. Still able to fire over, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. The Braves down to their last out. Ozzie Albies digs in now. Fouled off left side.
One ball, one strike.
Two outs, two in scoring position. That misses. 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. One strike away, and they're all loaded up.
Now batting, left fielder, Eli White.
And next for Atlanta, Eli White. And the pitch is outside, ball one. And another ball. So they're all loaded up with two outs. Not close with that one. And now 3-0. And he grounds one back up the middle, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was flat out an incredible comeback. I'm almost speechless. This team showed patience. They grinded out the at-bats and had quality at-bats. Did exactly what they needed to climb back in a ball game with this kind of deficit. Excellent job to get the W today.
High-scoring ball game in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Mama business like a melon sugar. I'm so kicking like Bukayo Saka. I was so low but I learned how to fly. Can you believe I was a road runner? I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. Look what I built from a xeno of light. Deep in the cold I was really outside. Lord told me read so I took his advice. I'm blessed, now I can be visions to life. Organically I'm a G.